They say nothing for half a month, and then, literally out of nowhere, they drop a random trailer saying it's coming out in a day less than a week. Because of course they did. Hello everyone, this is VGMaster2, and I didn't have to make this video. I was debating whether or not I should do it for 5 minutes, but I decided that I wanted to make it for nothing else if not to continue talking shit about Tencent. Yes, I am incredibly petty. There really wasn't much news, but the news that was revealed was pretty significant. You know, since it announced the release date and all. You know, against all odds, I was really hoping that they would do the opposite of Scott Cawthon and quietly delay it into infinity, which would have been fucking hilarious. Unfortunately for everyone, this was not the case, as a trailer was released revealing that Pokemon Unite is releasing on July 21st, randomly on a Wednesday. Personally, I thought it would have also been funny to release it on the 31st with no warning just to fuck with people, since they're practically known for that at this point, at least with this game. But again, no. Quite a few people were also thinking that Pokemon Company was going to announce the release date in the totally inevitable Pokemon Presents with info on Budspa and Legends Arceus. While it's incredibly sad that no info for those games have been announced, continuing and strengthening the belief that there is no good or new content in at least the remakes, and while it is low-key funny to see retarded sheep with unrequited futile optimism and belief towards the company continue to be proven wrong, clearly this did not happen either. There was one other piece of information the trailer showed. I can't even say revealed because, despite China telling people not to leak anything, it was leaked literally months ago in the first fucking beta. It's just that Zeraora is a character, and you can only get him if you buy the game from release to the end of August. Which is a somewhat nice segue into the next subject I want to talk about. Now, I know it's basically become a pattern of mine, and I really don't enjoy doing this practically every year, and I wouldn't keep doing this if Pokemon Company did anything good. But this isn't, so for the millionth time, don't buy this game. And I'm not saying that just because it looks like shit, or just because it's a Pokemon skin of a genre that's already been done to death and executed in much better ways, or just because it probably has a fuck ton of most likely predatory microtransactions. This time, and I'm going to keep saying it until I'm fucking dead, I'm saying it because of Tencent. I don't give a shit if they have a stake in other companies you don't hate. I don't care if they're everywhere. Them being everywhere is part of the fucking problem, and we should not let them start sinking their claws into Pokemon. Tencent is a company that is confirmed to work closely with the Chinese Communist Party, and while it's something that I'm sure some other retarded companies do for the governments of other countries, and trust me, I hate all of those companies too, I have never seen a company that explicitly makes video games do something like that in any other country. To my knowledge, Nintendo and Sony do not work for the Japanese government, and the Xbox branch of Microsoft does not work for the American government. With Tencent being a game company that works for the government, it essentially destroys escapism, especially because they have a history of selling data, even that of foreign players, and selling it to the government, who use it to find bigger and, in their minds, better ways to censor their people and restrict freedom. And let's not forget, the Chinese government doesn't just fuck over their own people. On top of throwing their own people into concentration camps They restrict freedom in Hong Kong, completely disrespect Taiwan, and hide important things from the rest of the world just so they can maintain what they consider a decent reputation. I don't care what you think of the current US government, but it is an objective fact that the current Chinese government is one of the, if not the actual, worst government in the world. I don't give a shit if you, for some retarded fucking reason, think this game doesn't look like complete ass. For once, do not buy this Pokemon product. Not just because it's bad, or because it could set a dangerous precedent, but because it could actually be used to fuck with people. Tell me, are you really willing to potentially be near directly responsible, which is highly unlikely but still possible, for making innocent people in multiple countries' lives worse just because you need your fix to satiate your unhealthy addiction? Do you honestly think it's fucking worth it? Because if you do, I'm not sorry to say this, you are a piece of shit. Isn't it fucking convenient that none of the big Pokemon YouTubers are mentioning how Tencent is involved and is fucking shit? Even though there are no doubt numerous people in their comments that are telling them, and that they've no doubt looked at least one of them, and that these are probably the same people that turn completely corporate and spew Twitter bullshit. Well, if you actually care about people, no matter what they fucking are, who are actually suffering, you'll skip this one fucking game. I don't think you want to find out that it just so happened to be your data that they use to further censor people and make things worse for everyone. Well, I think that's it. I've said all I've wanted to say about Tencent and this pile of garbage. By now I'm probably completely fucking banned in China, but I don't really care. At this point, that's practically a rite of passage that you're not a completely shitty person. If it wasn't obvious, I have no fucking plans to review this shit game. It's not getting anywhere near my fucking Switch. And I also have no plans on making a video completely dedicated to it again. Maybe I'll make a passing comment about it in a future video if something important comes up, but content-wise, there's nothing they could do that would ever make me willingly talk about it. So, with that being said, I'm VGMaster2, and I hope to see you next time.